Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Online Biology Tutorials. In the upcoming days, I will be recording videos on how to solve the different types of questions as per the plan which is given by CBSE. So you must be aware by now that you will be getting questions as MCQ, you will be getting questions as assertion and reason based, and also the case study based questions. So in the upcoming videos, you will learn how to solve them. I have just picked a question just to teach you how to solve assertion and reason based questions because they are altogether new for you. Now, before solving any assertion and reason based questions, these four options should be there in your mind, and these are: option A says that assertion and reason are true, means A is also true, R is also true. A for assertion, R for reason, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So here underneath a question has been written by me, and in this question, if suppose we find out A and R are true and the reason given is correct explanation of assertion, then in this case we will be picking option A as to be the answer. Second option will be chosen if assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation, means in itself assertion and reason both are true, but reason is not explaining to what it is written in assertion. Next, option C will be chosen when assertion is true but reason is false, and the last option says that option D will be chosen if assertion is false and reason is true. So these four options should be fitted to your mind so that you should not waste your time during the examination while reading these options. Okay, now let's get started with how to solve a question. In assertion and reason based questions, there will be a statement which is known as assertion, and there will be a reason to it. Your primarily job is to find assertion is true or is it false. Then you will proceed reading with the reason and you will apply the same strategy to it. You will find out is it true or is it false. So let's get started. Assertion says that aneuploidy includes hyperploidy and hypoploidy. So whenever the word hyper is there, it means more. Whenever hypo word is there, it means less. So yes, we studied this, that aneuploidy is of two categories. It could be hyperploidy or it could be hypoploidy. We learned it. So that means this statement is true and the assertion given is absolutely right. So this statement is true. Now let's move on to the next part. It says nullisomy refers to increment of a pair of homologous chromosomes. Now let's find out. If you remember, in aneuploidy we talked about hyperploidy and hypoploidy. Hypoploidy referred to the loss of the chromosome. It could be monosomy or it could be nullisomy, right? So hypo means the chromosome is becoming less. When it gets less by one chromosome, it is monosomy. But when a homologous chromosome is removed, it is nullisomy, right? So here it is saying nullisomy is an increment. Increment means increase. Here you have already seen my explanation that nullisomy is not the increment, rather it is the decrement or decrease of a homologous pair of chromosomes. So we have found out that this statement is false. Now what you have to do is, after finding these statements as true and false, you don't have to leave them there. Now you have to fit in which statement out of these four is fitting in. And if you look out seriously, then assertion is true and the reason is false. That means which option is suiting here? It is option C, which comes out to be the answer to this question. So I hope this was easy to you. Stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you.